Hi, Democrats. Today is Thursday, April 15th. Happy Thursday. And for those of you who are staying on top of things, today is tax day. Now, it was extended to May 17th, but why wait for the line? Today's tax day. Hi, Wayne. Hi, Amber. It's time for the Chair's Daily Live, and I'm going to talk about what I always talk about: bills, elected officials, and elections. So I've talked about this bill before, but I'm going to talk about it again because it gives me an opportunity to brag on one of our Democratic representatives. SB2. This is the ban on transgendered student athletes participating in high school and college sports. I've already talked about how despicable and exclusionary this bill is, how, not only is it, robbing folks of an opportunity for scholarships or to participate in sports, because sports build character, all that kind of stuff. But it's also putting tons of tourist dollars at risk. It's possibly going to affect kids who are allowed to get scholarships in or out of our state. It's going to possibly affect whether or not we can have championship tournaments here. And also, I think it will threaten Title IX financial support. So there's all this stuff that it affects, but I've talked about that already. But why I'm bringing it up again today is because, moving on to electeds, Representative Monroe Nichols from House District 72 rocks. I think he just got tired today. So he put an amendment on the floor today for SB2. I'm going to read it as it is here. I move to amend SB2, page 2, section 1, by deleting the words Save Women's Sport Act and inserting in lieu thereof the words Oklahoma Enhanced Discrimination in Sports Without Evidence of a Problem Act of 2021. This says so much, because that is a lot of the bills that were put forth in this session were solutions in search of a problem. They were put up there because this thing might happen, or this thing happened in some other state that had nothing to do with Oklahoma. And, I haven't talked to Rep. Nichols, and I will, because it's just great. And I need to tell him personally how much I love this. But it is, you just get tired and you have to say it. Stop playing with words. It is all about discrimination. It is all about, making up problems to scare us. And I'm going to say this has nothing to do with the bill, but I'm going to say it because I have to say it. There aren't people walking around, particularly youth, walking around thinking, how can I be better in sports? I know I will change my gender identity so that I can get a scholarship. That's not what's happening. And that is what the inference here is, and it's disgusting. All right, so SB2, we all hate it, but Representative Monroe Nichols is a rock star. I just wanted to give him a shout out for that. And when I talk about giving him a shout out, I just want to remind everybody, if you're watching me now, you're watching me later, we have got to help our elected officials. We have got to advocate on behalf of bills that we support, and to stop bills that are detrimental to Oklahoma. And so when I ask you to call, please call. When I ask you to send an email, call, reach out, do whatever, send a text, send an email, make a phone call. They need the support so they can go on the floor and they can say, my phone's been ringing off the hook. This morning alone, I've gotten X number of calls. Oklahoma doesn't want this, or Oklahoma is in extreme support of this, but we need to give them the backup. So advocate, help out your legislators. And if you live in a district where you don't have a Democrat representing you, still make those phone calls to the Republicans and let them know if you support a bill, if you don't. We need, in order for them to represent us, we need to let them know what we want. All righty. So that's bills, that's electeds. Campaign Academy is this Saturday. This is where we train potential candidates or future candidates and people who want to help run campaigns. And that's how we have to up our numbers. We have to up our game. We have to up our game so we can get more Democrats elected. And this is a first step. Go get you some training. Pretty easy to sign up. Go out to okdemocrats.org. It pops up as soon as you're there. Sign up for Campaign Academy. We have really good courses lined up. Meeting with the media, picking a consultant, how to speak on certain topics that speak to Democrats. Those are the kinds of things that you learn. Go, please sign up, Campaign Academy, okdemocrats.org. And if it doesn't pop up on your screen, Campaign Academy is somewhere on that first screen. Click there and sign up. So I just wanted to kind of sneak that in because we need to up the number of electeds that we have. Next thing I want to talk about are elections. This Saturday also is Young Democrats of Oklahoma. They are having their convention where they're electing new leadership at their convention this Saturday from 10 to 6. Go out to the Young Democrats of Oklahoma Facebook page. I haven't been out to their website, but I do know that it's on their Facebook page to register and sign up. In order to run and vote, you must be a registered Democrat in Oklahoma who hasn't reached their 41st birthday. Pretty simple, right? So that's how you can help elect our new young leadership for April 17th. For Young Democrats of Oklahoma. Now, public elections on May 11th and June 8th, all over the state, we're having proposition votes on different propositions. Go out to the Oklahoma State Election Board, find out when yours is, or if you have one. And it would be really easy if you went ahead and signed up for your absentee ballot because it'll just be sent to you. Oklahoma State Election Board, sign up for your absentee ballot. It's just the easiest thing. But I do know that for the election that's happening, for the vote, not election, for the vote that's happening on May 11th, those ballots are already being sent out. See, if you had already requested it, you could already have your ballot. You could be doing your research. Just saying. Now, with regards to party reorganization, congressional district conventions are on May 1st, all over the state. Most of them starting at 10, some of them starting at 2. Go out to your party to your district, your county website or Facebook page. Find out how you can get involved. And most of them are also on okdemocrats.org/events. If you are a county officer and you're watching and you haven't turned in your delegates, turn them in now, because the congressional districts need those delegate counts now, those names, so they can invite them to the convention. So if you're a county officer and you're watching and you haven't turned it in, we're not mad, but we are begging you to go ahead and turn them in. There's a link out on the website so that you can upload your list so that your district officer can have them, and make sure that we have maximum participation in the congressional district convention. So thank you, Amber, for that flag. Appreciate you amplifying that. State convention is June 12th. That's where we elect our state chair, vice chair, treasurer, and secretary. Leading up to state convention, I want to say this. There will be 2, so far that I am aware of, 2 chair forums. Nobody's calling them debates, but chair forums where you get to hear from all the folks who are running for chair. One being led by Edmond Democratic Women. That's on May 3rd at their normal Monday meeting. And then the second led by Congressional District Leadership, and that's going to be on May 15th. That's a Saturday at 2:00. You'll see more about that as they pin down more details. So those are ways that you can stay informed, know what's going on, participate, hear from the folks who want to run the state. I'll just leave it at that so that I don't accidentally campaign, because I always want to campaign. You guys have a great Thursday evening, and I'll be back tomorrow at 4:15.